Hey y'all, I'm Ashley. I have my master's degree in social justice and human rights, and I've been thinking a lot about the world and where we're at right now and how I can make a difference. I really do ascribe to the saying, be the change you want to see in the world. And I also do a lot of work with art and the youth in community settings as well. And so I've spent the first half of this year making workbooks to support people's healing and growth and education around like the current systems, the way we're living, spirituality, stuff like that. So I wanted to go ahead and share. I'm not very good at self-promoting. It's hard for me, but I have all of these hard copies. All of these are available at Gumroad, and they're all $20 each. Same price for everything. So these are all the workbooks for K through 12. And these are for the kids to identify themselves and like understand that they don't have to hate other people, right? I think for us millennials especially, it's very daunting to see the world in this Trump era, especially after having such great strides towards progress with Obama. At least for me, I'm not either anymore. I'm an anarchist. I don't identify with either political party. And that's one of the things but I just feel like I feel like people need to know who they are and understanding who you are, and that like there's enough for everyone, but like it's the systems that's creating all of this conflict, right? So I have a different like piles of themes here. I think there's like 23 workbooks. So a huge chunk of them are the K through 12. So these are meant to kind of grow into and like expand on each other. They are age appropriate. I can show you a few of the others. Now, I am selling them on Gumroad again for $20, and they're all ebooks. So we've got 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I've given them out to a few of the kiddos in my community that have been in certain like classes of mine. So those are an option if you've got kids. I highly recommend these, especially if you're not like teaching your kids to hate people because they're different. That's what that's going to help them with, to identify themselves. And I'm not talking about like gender identities, right, which I know is like a big word. I'm talking about like understanding who you are so you don't have to like tear others down. Okay, that's it, that's all. For mental health, this is a journal. It has a lot of affirmations. My master's work was specifically around how the mental health system in the United States is made for social control. I have this huge timeline that I did for my research. It's like 23 pages. It's from 400 BC all the way up until 2016. I know I've missed a lot since then. But that was when I was done with my work, so I haven't continued. And plus, we've all, been alive for this shit show. So this is a timeline that you can kind of see how the mental health system correlates to social movements in particular. I do also have this pinned at the top of my profile. It's a digital copy. This is a mental health and wellness workbook. I put together a lot of classes and offered at the community college in the town that I live. And so decolonizing, I think that healing and decolonizing are things that go hand in hand, especially for people who have certain types of privilege. Now, please stop. My son is excited. So this is a daily decolonizing, which is also virtual. It's on my YouTube as a couple playlists. And then I have this course, Decolonizing 101, that I put together. Oh, I'm working on a decolonizing consumerism. I haven't done that in a while. I should. I also have you sitting on top of some profound quotes. Hey, Niall. These are from a lot of, well, this is all people within the Black nationalist or civil rights movement. So these are quotes, and it's listening to those who were silenced, okay? And then we have hidden messages in media. My bachelor's is in communications. And so this breaks down ways to recognize the propaganda, which is super important right now. I'm also a spiritual person, so I've made some stuff for that. This is a tarot workbook that has different affirmations for each of the major arcana. Again, don't mind my printer. It's a little wonky because I didn't use name brand ink. I don't know how it knew. I also have this booklet about our chakras to help identify what points of your body. And then we have Exploring Esoterics, which goes through other spiritual concepts, more holistic ways of being, natal charts, astrology, the history of like the patriarch within spirituality or outside of it. And then I have a couple that are really age appropriate for the smaller kiddos in addition to the workbooks. These are age appropriate for everybody. But if you're looking for more stuff for your kiddos, this is like a comic book theme, and it has a lot of, it's just like a really sweet thing. It has a lot of affirmations as well. Truly believe in affirmations. It's how I've been able to reprogram myself. And then this is Advice from Wonderland, and these are like colorful sayings from Alice in Wonderland. I also do have my thesis for my master's, if you're interested in mental health. Hey, Niall, please stop. If you're interested in mental health and you're interested in the way that society has really formed mental health crises, highly recommend those. Again, everything is $20, and they're all, you can find everything on my Gumroad. I really appreciate you sharing this because, again, I'm not good at self-promoting. I don't know how to do TikTok shop. I'm a millennial, and not only am I millennial, but I kind of like would rather be in the early 2000s, late 90s. So that's kind of where I'm disassociating to at this point in time. But again, I truly believe that we can all be the change we want to see in the world. So if you're interested in any of these, please go check them out. Get them as gifts for folks. I hope that this helps. Thanks. Have a good one.